That's a french fry, guys. But look at this. This is called a Big Beefy Dip. Let me explain as soon as I get done with this french fry. But look at this thing. This is what we're going to review today, guys. Wow. Okay, guys, this is called the Big Beefy Dip. It is a beef overload burger from Slops. This is on the menu. It has Swiss cheese. Looks like crunchy onions. It's got, if I can flip this upside down here real quick. Let me do this real quick. Okay, it's got a few slices of roast beef, half-pound burger patty. You got all juice sauce to dip it in. And, of course, the Slops famous french fries. You can add more toppings if you want this. You can add lettuce, tomato, and whatever. But we're going to keep it as simple as this, okay? Normally, you take a part of the sandwich and you dip it into the old juice sauce. I had this twice before. What I try to do while I'm eating my fries is I do this. Take the burger off like this. Take the old juice sauce. As long as, let me open this up without spilling. The old juice sauce is, I like to put some on the burger, let it bleed in. The bun's going to get wet anyway, and I take a little bit and put it on the roast beef and let that bleed in. Sometimes I'll just take a french fry and just dip it into the old juice sauce. Kind of give the french fry a little extra kick there too. But I usually let it bleed in before I eat it. There we go. Looks like it's pretty good so far. Let me get a soda and we'll give this bad boy a review. Yeah, I'll bleed it in more this way. Yeah. Let that juices of the old juice sauce bleed in. I always say the darker the old juice sauce, the better flavor it has. And it just looks awesome, guys. French fries too. I would like to dip the french fries in some of the old juice sauce because it is pretty good. Let me set this back a little bit. Like I said, the darker your jus, to me, has the better flavor. And we're still continue pouring into the meat again because I'm wanting, like I said, bleed it through. You're supposed to dip it in, but that's just your option. My option is to put in and let it bleed through. And like I said, the bun is going to get wet anyway, so it's just going to be your preference how you want to do it. And I'll just bleed in. Like I said, just let it bleed in to the roast beef. And of course, I'm going to pour a little bit on the french fries too, just to kind of give them a little kick too. Gotta wake up those french fries once in a while. Moment of truth, guys. The first big bite of this beefy dip, like I said, it has mozzarella cheese, or no, not mozzarella cheese, Swiss cheese and crunchy onion strips, like you find for salads and that, which is really good. Let's take a first bite. Of course, as you see, the juices are leaking because it all bled through. Now the first big bite. This is what I call kind of beef overload. Half pound of shredded beef forming a hamburger patty. And usually about a normal amount. Let me hang a second. About a normal amount of sliced roast beef like you normally see on a regular sandwich. Sometimes a little thick, sometimes they give you a little bit more, sometimes a little bit under. This is about the average. I've been getting like this. This is the third time I had it. First time I'm reviewing it for you guys. And of course, they say the best way is whatever's left, supposed to dip and munch. Might even be better that way too. Dip it in. And munch. Burger's always good at Slops. Sorry about the lighting. Sun was out, but hey, maybe I'll just turn on this light to see what happens. But I think I'll just turn it off. But yep, French fries is always good. Like I said, the darker the au jus, that's the key. The darkness of the au jus gives you more flavor. The lighter color doesn't give you flavor at all. I've always liked a darker au jus and that. So, one more bite for the road. Can't go wrong. That's a big overload. Stress this one time. This is not burger of the month. This is on Slop's regular menu. This is a regular menu item. It's called a beefy dip. Half pound of burger. Few slice half pound burger, which I'm trying to finish up. Few slices of roast beef right there with Swiss cheese and crunchy onion strips. And it's really good. Like I said, beefy dip. Dip it in the au jus sauce, or you can let it bleed in. So it's up to you. I gotta use up the au jus sauce anyway, so I gotta dip it in now. But I got most of it bled in, and it has a lot of flavor. Pretty good. Pretty good. You guys get here, you gotta have some of this. It's really good. Okay, I did not add any ketchup, mustard, pickles, onions, lettuce, tomato. I did not add none of that because I really want the taste of the au jus sauce. I want to really taste the flavor of the au jus sauce in the hamburger patty and on the roast beef, and of course a little bit on the fries too on the side. And that. But you have an option to put those toppings on the burger if you choose to do so. To me, I think this is the best way to eat it without those extra toppings, so you can get the flavor of the au jus sauce, what's left in this cup, and into the meat and hamburger, because that's where the flavor is. Because the ketchup, mustard, and the pickles, onions, lettuce, and tomato will hinder, to me, it will hinder the flavor of the au jus sauce. It's just like it will cancel it out. But if you want the flavor of the au jus sauce into your meat and into the hamburger patty, into the roast beef, it's always best to let it bleed in a little bit. And if you got any left, then you can just dip away with. Just smash it down in there, dip it, and ready to go. Man, that hit the spot. Just one last look. I found a lot of thick piles of roast beef right there. Right on top, look how thick. That's almost like less than a quarter pound of sliced roast beef with a half pound burger. That is good. It's a thumbs up, guys. This is probably one of the best burgers I ever had. This is my third time having it. I'll probably have it a few more times. I think if I'm hungry, and this will feed you good. And it's pretty well reasonable price. As of right now, the asking price for this burger is $11, but there's a little slight upcharge if you get fries and that. So just be prepared for that. But the burger by itself is worth the price by itself because it is really, really, really good. And like I said, you can see, like I said one last time, you can see the roast beef, burger, roast beef. It's what you call a beef overload. Right now, I'm going to get out of here so I can finish this off camera. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe button, notification bell. Smash it in one more time, Chuck. And we'll see you later. After I get done, see you tomorrow. I should be done with this by tomorrow. If not, maybe, who knows. Bye, everybody.